My name is Adit and welcome to my channel Power Platform Center. Here in this video, I am going to show you how can we upload files to SharePoint list without using Power Automate in Power Apps. In addition to it, I will also show you how can we update the uploaded files in SharePoint list all by just using Power Apps. Interesting, right? So before going on to the demo, I will go to the SharePoint list and I will show what this SharePoint list contains. So this SharePoint list contains three items, that is title, attachment, and ID. And as per your requirement, you can add the multiple items to it or multiple columns to it. But for me, this will serve the purpose. Let's go to our app again and let's now begin our demo. So here, if I just quickly go on to the edit mode and I will just expand it. Yes. So here you see I have divided this screen into the three sections. The one section is to save the file, the one section is to update the file, and the one section is to show the files which are already been updated or uploaded to the SharePoint list. So here you can see the save file. So the save file is a form, and in this form, I am adding my file to its attachment. So the attachment control which you are using, which you are seeing here, here I am attaching my files. Okay, so let me quickly attach it once. So let me give the title like I think file 06, let's say, and let's upload few files to it. Let's say capture 28 and capture 29. Okay, yes. So this has been uploaded. So before submitting it, uh, when I will click on the submit button, this record will get saved into the our data source, that is SharePoint list. But also on this save file form, I'm also on the on success property of it. I'm resetting this save form, and when this will be get successfully saved, when the record will get successfully saved to the SharePoint list, then the notification will also pop up that this form has been successfully submitted. Okay, so that is all in this form. And if I go to the submit button, here you can see what the logic I am using, the on select property of it, I am using the submit form. And what the form name, the form name is save file. So here it is. So let me just quickly save the form. Okay, yes. So the form has been saved, notification has been pop up, so submitted successfully. So the form which has been saved, you see the data has been populated here, the file 06, and you see like the little tag icon is also there. So it means that this file contains an attachment. So for the better understanding, let me add file 07, or I what I will say, like I will like type name as no file 07, and I will just submit it. So here you see in the no file 07, I don't have any uh, tag icon. That tag icon I only have uh, in the files which are having the attachments. So how am I achieving it? So first I will go to the gallery. So the gallery is gal show item, and it is fairly simple. What the data source I'm using, the test 01. So in test 01, our all the data is getting saved, and in a tag icon, what is happening and what the logic which I'm using on its visual property is, just give me a moment. uh, okay, just give me a moment. Yes. So what I'm using, the is empty function I'm using here, and what I am checking, like if this item dot attachment, like if that particular items contain any attachment, then this tag item should be visible, otherwise not. So if is empty, this item dot attachment is empty, then this tag or I then this tag icon visible probability should be false, otherwise it should be true. And similarly for delete, the this delete icon I'm using to simply delete this record from the SharePoint list. It is simple, like remove from where, from this data source test 01, and what I have to remove, this item I have to remove. And you can also notice here, like suppose if I am selecting any item here, so that item is getting pre-populated into this update file form. So why it is happening? So because I have attached these gallery and form together. And how so? So if, for example, if I go to this form, okay, this form name is update form, sorry, this form name is update file. And if I go its data source property, so the data source is of course test 01. But if I go to its item property, that is interesting. So I'm just looking up to my data source test 01, and what I am checking, the id in that data source is equal to the id which I am selecting into this gallery. So this should equal to the gal.show item dot selected at id. So this lookup will always retrieve the first record which will match this condition, and according to that conditions, these fields will get pre-populated. So here in this form, you can see like I can update this form by using this update button. I will show the logic which I am using update button sometimes after. But uh, let's go like what is the on success of it. So similarly in on success, when this form will get successfully submitted, I will some like the formula which I'm using is reset form, and also notifying that yes, this form has been successfully submitted. So suppose like in capture 4343, I just have only one item, but let's go to the item which have multiple uh, files. So I think file 504, it also has, I think, single item, or it is just loading. I think it is just loading. Yes. Now if I go to the file 01, it has multiple items. So I will just remove one item from here, and I will click on update, and you see this file now has been successfully updated. Okay. So that's how it will happen. And yes, so if I go to the update logic, you see the notification pop up, uh, that also come. And if I just go to the update button and on select property, you can see the uh, formula which I'm using. It's fairly simple submit form. What the form I am submitting, that is update file. So I mean, that's it. I mean, that's all I want to show you into my this video. And if you like my video, please press the thumb icon, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more such videos relating to the Power Platform tips and tricks. And if you have any suggestions regarding which topic should I make video, please write down in comment box. Thanks a lot. Sayonara.